like that. So, guys, so aumenta se il veicolo da sorpassare accelera. Aumenta means aumenta, increase. Aumenta no mean aderenza. Aderenza is a different thing from aumenta. All right, they say now this necessary distance will be say overtaking will take place. That action overtaking to take place. Say it dey increase if the vehicle wey they want overtake. If that vehicle, think about them, that necessary distance for overtaking to take place now, they say it go increase more. If the vehicle wey dey for front, where the everybody want overtake, if that vehicle come dey increase in own speed, the necessary distance will increase more. It go take me longer time if I go fit overtake am. Wetin e mean? Is it clear now? I have to drive for me to overtake that guy. Lastly, dipende dalla differenza di velocità tra il veicolo sorpassante e quello sorpassato. Now, that necessary distance for overtaking to take place, they say it dey depend on the difference in speed between two people, between the veicolo sorpassante and veicolo sorpassato. And it is vero. Watch. È maggiore se vi è poca differenza di velocità tra i veicoli. Now they can't say watch. It is major if there is less difference. Say if there is less difference in speed between the two vehicles. Now, let's break this thing down very well. Remember they told us before that that necessary distance for overtaking to take place, they said it depends on the two people, on the two speed of the two cars. Now they can't say it will be lesser, it is major, it is high. It is high. If there is less difference in speed between two vehicles, it simply means that if the vehicle in my front they increase in speed more, it will take me longer time to increase to overtake him. Is it clear? Is it clear now? That's what it means. So they can say a maggiore. This distance is higher if there is less difference in speed between the two vehicles. La distanza di sicurezza va rispettata anche quando si inizia la manovra di sorpasso. They say I'm now. They don't mention distanza di sicurezza. It's very important. If you need to stay, even if we're talking about sorpasso, remember that distanza di sicurezza plays a huge role here. You always need to give the person a good safety distance before you overtake. We don't discuss them many times. Is there any question here, students? Is there any question? Is there any question? Costruiremo una splendida area chiari problemi. Is there any question? All right. In the absence of question, quando si può sorpassare? Well, this one long over. Now, everything we don't discuss now, I'll be asking more questions here. I will ask questions here. When can you overtake? Now, if you're a student here, you never understand everything we discussed before. Now you have the opportunity here. They say, when can you overtake? Quando si può sorpassare? Number one, è vietato il sorpasso. Now, they want to give us rules and regulation, a lot of rules and regulation. Now, you are forbidden to overtake in the following. Watch you. You cannot overtake where? Number one, in presenza di segnali che lo vietino. In the presence of any segnale di divieto of overtaking. Any place where they put divieto di overtaking, guys, you cannot overtake there. If they put there say you know if you overtake, you know if you overtake. So it is forbidden to overtake there. If you don't write it down, just listen to my voice. We don't enter second part. It no go work at all. It's just better you just close your book, not even join class again. I don't go lie to you. If you want to really do exam this year, as I take the second part, we picture they go to jot and down. Go to jot and down. Go get a notebook where go to jot these things down. Number two, it is forbidden for you to overtake quando non si dispone di uno spazio libero or
Sir, please come again with the first one. Sorry.
First one says that if you want to overtake and you can't find out say for that place, they can't put any segnale of divieto where they forbid overtaking. They say, of course, you are forbidden to overtake there. You know if you overtake anywhere where they put divieto of overtaking, you cannot overtake. Now what do you mean? Number two, quando non si dispone di uno spazio libero or visibilità sufficiente. What does it mean? Now, you are driving now and you want to overtake. You now find out that non-disponing, that you don't have sufficient distance or you don't have a lot of visibility. Let's think about it. That is doppio senso. And nebia day. You know they see who they come for your front. You know they see who they your back and you want to overtake. If they say now, you get visibilità insufficiente. You have insufficient visibility. Remember, you cannot overtake in that one because it is very dangerous. You might not see the vehicle in your back if the person don't start that same maneuver where you want to, that same action you want to do. You see it now. They said if you don't have a lot of distance, number one, and you don't have sufficient visibility, don't overtake. Next one. Quando il veicolo che segue o quello che precede abbia già iniziato la manovra di sorpasso. Don't overtake when you found out that the vehicle in your back or the vehicle in your front, they've started also that action of overtaking. Them to want to do that same way you want to do. They say don't overtake. It makes sense. Next one. È vietato il sorpasso se si deve valicare la striscia longitudinale bianca continua. Whether that striscia, whether it is one, semplice, or doppia. I for like ask question here, but I'll just teach it. You cannot overtake. If you go ever exceed, if you go ever valicare means supera. If you go commit for your own corsia, because you know say when you get doppio senso, you cannot leave your corsia. Be they said you cannot overtake if you go commit for your corsia because if you have even though it is one linear continua there or doppia linear, you know it's not doppio senso, and for no reason you can exceed that your line. Is it clear now? Non si può overtake, you cannot overtake in that place. And it is vero, non si può sorpassare in prossimità delle curve e dei
Mm.
dossi. Guys, you cannot overtake when you are getting close to a curve, when you are getting close to a high hill. Is it clear now? You cannot overtake. Watch, oh, su strade a due corsie, a doppio senso di marcia. It makes sense a lot. I don't know if this thing reminds us of something. But some people don't forget. If you remember when I taught you guys about doppio senso, I taught you guys about a place where we say you will see a white continuous line with discontinuous line. Of course, when you are going up, it didn't affect you more. Now why they call it ascendente. Ascendente means you are going up. And while you are going up, you cannot see who is coming from the opposite direction. I know you show a picture, and I teach you now, which I don't teach you now before. So use your fantasy. So we've done this thing before when we saw a white continuous line very close to this continuous line in the center of the carriagata. Where in that particular place, you always see it whenever you are in dorsal. In that particular corsia where you get the continuous line, you know, it's always when you're coming up. Because of the fact that you cannot see who's coming from the opposite direction, that thing they bind you there, make you no overtake. Is it clear? All right. That's what this particular ascendente means you are coming up. Next one. You cannot overtake. Nei passaggi a livello senza barriera. Think about it. Barriera no dey there. There is no barrier there. Why you can't overtake? You want to overtake. If train dey pass, no na wahala. Tranne il caso in cui la circolazione sia regolato da semaforo, except in a case whereby semaforo dey that place where they permit us to overtake, where they permit the traffic. You cannot overtake. Is it clear? If ever you find yourself in passenger livello senza barriera, if there is no traffic light regulating the distance, you cannot overtake. You cannot overtake agli incroci non regolati for junction that is not regulated. For example, if a junction is not regulated by traffic lights, don't overtake. Because don't think that the other person coming from the opposite direction will respect you. And you guys we've done some lessons about incrocio. Remember we learned in that situation that it is possible, say, a vehicle will hit you from the opposite direction. We've done it before. Now remember me? Yes. So that's why they're telling us that you cannot overtake at incroci that is not being regulated, that is not regulated. We've done these things before. All right. For example, traffic light, you don't get any segnaletic horizontale for ground. And I believe if I tell you segnaletic horizontale, you know what I mean. We've done these things before. Pattern cannot mean say when we jump one lesson, we go forget about it. You have to be studying all the time. Let's continue. You cannot overtake sulle corsie di accelerazione or decelerazione. We don't talk about before. You know if you overtake where they get deceleration lane or acceleration lane. We've done these things before. Remember? All right. You cannot overtake in tutti i casi di scarsa visibilità. Whenever you have scarce visibility, you know they see very well. Don't overtake. Your vision is not permitting you to see the road very well. Don't overtake. You cannot overtake where? Un veicolo che ne stia superando un altro. You cannot overtake a vehicle that is overtaking on that vehicle. Think about it. You know, if they overtake vehicle, we they overtake on that vehicle. You cannot do it. Se ciò impone di spostarsi sul lato riservato all'altro senso di marcia. If that thing will make you come up for your own corsia, can't go enter the opposite corsia. Don't do it. Don't overtake if that thing will make you enter on that person lane. Because if you enter on that person lane, if it is doppio senso, it is dangerous. You cannot overtake what? Veicolo fermi o in lento movimento al passaggio a livello o ai semafori. Se bisogna impegnare la semicarreggiata opposta. What does this thing mean? I believe everybody in this class now know what is called semicarreggiata. If you don't know what wahala dey. Now they said, you know if you overtake, whenever you arrive to a particular place, we be say, hmm, let me show you what they mean here. This is what they mean. Before I continue, what's the name of this box? I'll call up a student, you tell us the name of this box. We don't do how many times for this class. What's the name of this box? Let me see. Mrs. Agatha, what do they call this box? That's the name they call this
Which
box.
box? Am
What
I
this,
seeing it?
the picture you are seeing here now, what they call this box?
Which box?
Okay, before the thing comes, let me answer something. Okay, Mrs. Blessingma. Hello, hello, ma. What do they call this box?
This
Wait,
this place is hi, Mama Mia. If this thing is about the train, but let me
no, my question is this. What do they call, what's the name of this box? No, my question. What do they call the name of this box? What's the name of this box? Yes, you did for Pascal Livello. I know that one. But what did they call that box? Now, what did I ask? That box where they see, so what did they call them?
wow,
All right. Mrs. Blessing, what's the name of this box?
oh,
All right. Mr. Osui, what is the name of this box where they see here? This rectangular box with the, what did they call them?
If you know, I don't forget the name, man.
even me.
All right. Mr. Henry, what is the name of this box, sir?
I forget the name, but enough for train
Crucial
now.
horizontal,
You, Mr.
either
Mr. Henry, hold on. You there for class for that site. I teach this in
So
this
should I
particular class.
try?
No, I recall.
yes,
Mr.
yes.
Henry, what do they call this box?
Crucial
No, no, no,
catenary, that
no,
is
no.
gauge with
No, no, no.
No, no,
I
no.
saw
Ogu,
where.
Who say no?
So
Who
should
say
I
no?
try? No, it's
Wait.
right.
It's
Striscia
correct.
He's correct.
attraversamento.
He is
Striscia
correct.
trasversale di
Di
arresto.
arresto.
Now,
Striscia
yes.
trasversale di arresto or
Okay,
striscia
picture.
trasversale continua. That's the name of this box. I didn't ask you guys partial livello. I showed you guys this box.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of
I
this.
thought
That's,
it's this one.
no, no, I explained it very. I said, what's the name of this box? Not partial livello. The name of this box. All right.
Hmm.
Why I ask this question? Because they talk something about it. They talk something really important here. They said, watch. Because they believe say you don't know them. They said, watch. No go overtake whenever you find vehicle fermi inside that particular box. Or in lento movimento al passaggio a livello. Or ai semafori. Because not only for passaggio a livello you go see that thing. You go fit see am also for front of semaforo. Bisogna, watch, se bisogna impegnare la semicarreggiata opposta. Now watch, if you are inside that box, know that you know if you come out for that box. Because you are, this is your own know that on that name for semicarreggiata is called corsia. Don't forget that. We don't talk about many times. They say, if you go leave your own corsia, enter on that corsia. No do am. Is it clear now? That's what I'm trying to tell
Hmm.
us. Now, let's continue. Non si può you cannot overtake who? Veicoli in lento movimento. No go overtake vehicle wey dey go slow, 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 slow. Watch. A causa di congestione. Please add it to your jotter. On that name wey they call traffico intenso or formazione di code, that is traffic hold up, is called congestione. Some people go tell that congestione de traffico. So add am for that your jotter. Wey be say you don write traffic hold up. Traffic hold up, they call them what? They can either they call them formazione di code. Either they call them
Traffic
traffico
control.
intenso or they can call it congestione de traffico. Now they can say, in case of when traffic hold up dey, no go overtake. Because where you want go, if you dey overtake, when traffic hold up dey. They can say, because of traffic hold up della circolazione, quando a tale fine è necessario spostarsi sul lato riservato all'altro senso di marcia. Now think about it. You want to say, okay, my overtake, my I can't carry myself, enter the other sense of movement. You cannot do such a thing, guys. Your corsia is your corsia. You don't go say you want to do sharp guy because your time don't you've gone late for work. Now what you can do is that you can wake up early and leave home early. Instead of going late, and you want to not overtake everybody. What if you never make it to work? So this is what they're trying to tell us. This is what it means, guys. Is it clear now? I tell you now, watch. Don't go overtake vehicles that are going slow because of traffic hold up. When we say your aim is to do what? You want to come at a point, you want to even go out of your course here and enter to that lane that is reserved for the opposite people. Don't do such a thing. It is forbidden to overtake un veicolo che abbia rallentato. Don't go and overtake a vehicle that have slowed down. Watch you. Or si sia arrestato, or the vehicle can stop in corrispondenza in that particular place where you find who? You find passaggio pedonale. Under name for passaggio pedonale is what? Attraversamento pedonale. Under name for it is also called striscia pedonale. We don't do these things before. And this particular vehicle stopped there per consentire attraversamento dei pedoni. So don't go and overtake them. See, you can, a big crime in this one. Don't go and overtake them because they stop to allow people to cross road. Next one. Don't go and overtake vehicle. Say veicolo da sorpassare. You know who they're talking about now. They're talking about the person with your front, where you want to overtake. They said, if that vehicle they call veicolo da sorpassare si è fermato per dare precedenza ai pedoni, that person can't stop to give way to pedestrian to cross road. No go overtake him because you want to sharp guy. Even if you find yourself anche fuori dell'attraversamento pedonale, do you know that even if the person stops to allow an old person that is not even found in the striscia pedonale, if you go overtake him, you are committing a crime. Is it clear? As something going to happen, you are committing a crime. Don't overtake. If you find out that somebody stopped to allow somebody to cross the road, even if the person is not even being found on top of the attraversamento pedonale, don't go and overtake. Watch. Veicoli della polizia. Watch, you know, end there. They say, may no go overtake police car. You know, end there. You know, end there. Vigile di fuoco. It didn't end there. Ambulanza. Watch, solo se. The road here, solo se. Only if they are in emergency service. That is, their siren they on. You can't go overtake police. Why you go overtake police when police they police can be pursuing somebody? You can't go overtake them. You are causing trouble for yourself. Ambulance, they are when their siren they on and they're in function, emergency. Don't overtake them. The same thing as vigilante di fuoco. Is it clear? When they on service, you don't need to overtake them. You need to remember, carry your car, shift to the right side of the lane. Allow them, make them pass. Is it clear now? All right. They didn't say you should not overtake police in every case. You can overtake police whenever they are not in action. Whenever their siren is not on and it's not lampager. Next one. Don't overtake a destra di un filobus or tram. Se non c'è salvagente. This is very deep. The correct word is this. You can only overtake from the right-hand side of a tram and filobus if there is salvagente there. If salvagente no there, see, this is the key word. You cannot overtake. So whenever you are doing quiz, read it complete. If you don't see salvagente there, no overtake. Now falso. Is it clear now? All right. Because salvagente are the only way will help the pedestrian when they're coming up or going down. A consent. Now we don't finish rules and regulation. Let's see again. Still, they will give us many things. È consentito sorpassare un auto della polizia. Now, because of the fact that patente is not an auto of confusion, and they went deeper to tell you also that watch. It's allowed though for you to overtake police. Se non è in servizio di emergenza. If they are not in service of emergency. If police just they do their own patrol. If you overtake them, why not? And non ci sono altri impedimenti. And nothing is stopping you from doing it. Is it clear? Next one. Non è vero means it is false for you to say è vietato di notte nei centri urbani con pubblica illuminazione insufficiente. Non è vero che è vietato di notte. It is not true that you are forbidden to overtake for night. For urban center, where we say they don't get urban center, we get waiting. We get public illumination. What is public illumination? Public light, street light. It is false for you to say you are. Who says you can overtake in the night? Who says such a thing? That you can overtake in urban center? Who says such a thing? It's impossible. Is it clear now? In corrispondenza dell'uscita di un pubblico parcheggio, in prossimità degli ospedali or in prossimità delle stazioni di servizio. Nobody stops you guys for overtaking when you are getting close to a hospital. Nobody stops you for overtaking when you are getting close to a train station, stazione di servizio. Is it clear now? Nobody stops you from all these things. Station de service can also mean, for example, where you can also go and put fuel. Nobody stops you from doing all this from overtaking. Is it clear now? So it is false for you to say such a thing. Il sorpasso in prossimità di un incrocio. Now, guys, very, very important. See, this thing I did for now here, it sounds boring because not let me dey talk. But here you can see many questions here. So if I'm you guys, I will just take my time, do quiz on these guys. That is if you dey on, oh, which means there are very few of you here where they on, where they follow me bomber to bomber. But if you leave a book, leave them. That means this partner, you go all forget them. You just forget them. You know, you can't dey struggle again. You know, good. So you have to work hard on this. Only this topic alone get many questions. Now they can say, il sorpasso in prossimità di un incrocio. Now, for you to overtake, add it to your jota now. This is the way of saying, if you want to overtake very close to a junction, for junction side, how you go take do am? Overtaking very close to a junction is allowed. Watch. In those intersections regolate da agenti di traffico. Remember I said they told us before, say, no go fit overtake for junction. They told us before, if that place is not being regulated by something. Now they can say, you can only overtake there. If that place is being regulated by, please guys, who is making noise? If that place is being regulated by police, is it clear now? You can overtake there in that junction. If that junction is regulated by police, anavero, or traffic light, con segnalazione semaforiche. Is it clear now? If not, you cannot overtake there. Next one. You can overtake very close to a junction se la strada è a precedenza, poiché ha due carreggiate separate e le corsie siano delimitate da apposite segnaletica orizzontale. This thing makes sense a lot. Watch. In that particular road, na precedenza road, na road wey be say na you get the right of movement. You dey see am now. Na you get the right of movement towards every other person. And that carreggiata, na carreggiata separate, it has a separate carriageway. Of course, when we say separate carriageway, it means that there's a spartitraffico in the middle. And the corsia there is done in a way that, you know, le corsie siano delimitate. And we have corsia that is dividing every place. We have corsia written everywhere. From what? And also, dalla posta segnaletico. Also, we also have segnaletico orizzontale drawn on the ground. Is it clear? In that situation, you can overtake very close to a junction. Is it clear? So long as that junction, now you there for where they call strada principale. Is it clear? Which I've taught you guys about something like that. Is it clear now? And moreover, still in that same paragraph, if that road also, if that carreggiata gets carreggiata indipendente, you dey see am now. Why they say carreggiata indipendente? It means that if it has carreggiata indipendente, those two corsia go be for senso unico. The other two corsia fit be for coming back to that place. You dey see am now, you can now overtake. It makes sense a lot. All right, let's continue. You can overtake very close to a junction se si supera un veicolo a due ruote, non a motore, non a motore. Now, you can overtake if you overtake a vehicle with on two wheels. And that two wheels no get engine. E non si invada il lato riservato a senso opposto. Now, watch. If you can overtake a vehicle with on two wheels, for example, bicycle, and that bicycle no get engine, and you no go out, you didn't go out from your own lane, you can overtake. So long as you don't go out of your own lane. Semi-carreggiata means corsia. If you can still do it inside your corsia, you don't get issue. Is it clear now? And they're telling you that concerning vehicle a due ruote, you can overtake very close to a junction. All right, that's it about that side. Let us now see the one we concern dorso, some things where they're a little bit harder. Now, il sorpasso in prossimità di un dorso. I have a question for the class. Mr. Jeff. Mr. Jeff, watch. You arrive to a dorso, and that dorso na senso unico. Two corsia dey there. Or let's say 4 corsia dey there. And na senso unico. Can you overtake?
No, sir.
You say no. All right,
Yes,
Mrs.
sir.
Blessing. Abemujo sharp. Mrs. Blessing, on your mic, man. Okay. You arrive to a carreggiata, and that carreggiata have 4 corsia, 3 corsia, 2 corsia. Senso unico. Can you overtake close to a dorso?
No.
You said no. All right, let me see another person. Mr. Sunday. Mr. Sunday, on your mic. You arrive to a dorso, and that dorso get 2 corsia, 3 corsia, 4 corsia, whatever it is. And a senso unico. Can you overtake in a very close to a dorso? Mr. Sunday, they take time. All right, let's see another person. Mrs. Precious, ma.
Yes. See, I forgot to on my mic. I'm sorry.
Okay, you say yes. All right. Mrs.
Yes,
Precious,
the
can you
question-
overtake? Okay, no problem. Mrs. Precious, can you overtake at senso unico For example, getting close to a dorsal, and that place get 4 cosia, 3 cosia. Senso unico.
Yes. Yes, you can overtake.
All right. Mike, I can ask you why. Let me see. Why?
Because now two-way road.
Senso unico. No, senso unico
So,
means the same way. All of them going the same direction.
okay, I'm going to the same direction.
Yes. Let me senso
No,
unico.
no, you cannot overtake.
All right. You say you know if you overtake. Let me see on that person. Mr. Jeffrey, you go if you overtake for senso unico, where that is found in a dorsal. That dorsal get 2 cosia, 3 cosia, 4 cosia. Can you overtake?
No, you cannot overtake.
You know if you overtake. Okay, Mr. Nemeka, watch. Mr. Nemeka, when they do quiz, watch. Can you overtake very close to a dorsal? And that dorsal has 2 cosia, 3 cosia, 4 cosia. Senso unico. Can you overtake, sir?
No, you cannot.
Try.
All right. I they come. Mr. Osui, can you overtake very close to a dorsal? And that dorsal has 2 cosia, 3 cosia, 4 cosia. Senso unico. Can you overtake?
I don't take close to. Yes.
You can overtake. All right.
Yes.
So Sui say yes. Let's see. Mr. Henry, last person. Can you overtake very close to a dorsal? And that dorsal get 2 cosia, 3 cosia. Dorsal, senso unico. Mr. Henry, can you overtake?
Yes, you can overtake. The reason is that it's sensonico, so you are not afraid that there is opposite car coming from the opposite side. So
Exactly.
you are going for
Simple.
one way, so you are free.
Exactly, sir. God bless you. I love the way you take explain now. Now, senso unico. Simple. You know they fear whether car they come from opposite direction. Now, senso unico. That's it. Senso unico is senso unico, guys. My friend.
How many of us can say yes, we can overtake?
No, only one person say yes, or 2 persons. Okay, you
Sir,
talk them too.
in dorsal, it is
Yeah,
written
you too.
that
You
you
say
cannot
yes. You
overtake.
say you can overtake. Eh?
Hello, sir. In dorsal, but it is written there that you cannot overtake.
No, it's talking about
Yes.
doppio senso. Doppio senso, my student. Doppio senso. Think about them. You there for dorsal. That thing na senso. Even if it correspondence herself, that place na senso unico. Why you no go feel overtake? I want to ask a question. In senso unico in dorsal, is there any vehicle that thing get 2 cosia?
So,
And-
I feel ask question.
Yes, ma.
Because he said doppio sense, so say you will feel overtake. Because if one vehicle they come for the other direction, the other one they go, you will feel overtake.
No.
But if that one way we road, you
No.
cannot overtake.
We said senso unico, not doppio senso. Senso unico
But
means
it's only on a one-way road.
now one-way movement. Car no dey come from the opposite direction. Now doppio senso car they come from the opposite direction.
Okay, meaning all of them they go the same direction.
All of them they go the same place. How vehicle come from opposite direction? All of them they go the same place. So you know that's why I went further to tell now 2 cosia, 3 cosia, 4 cosia. It no matter how many cosia, they are all going the same place. They are all going the same direction. All right. So they come tell us now, you see, il sorpasso now, very close to a door, so it's allowed. Su strada senso unico. Simple, guys. Because they expect, say, by now, we don't know what to be senso unico. Cars is not coming from the opposite direction. It doesn't matter the number of cars here. Watch. Sorpasso is allowed in a dorso. Watch. Su strada doppio senso. Ad almeno 2 cosia per senso di marcia. Ma break this down for you. I for like ask question here. Boy, this
Sir,
question hard.
ask question. We are
Hey, but
learning.
if not to waste too much time, let me just ask Mrs. Sonia.
But we are still learning now.
Okay, Mrs. Sonia, what? Look at this question very well. Can you break it down? Why they say what they said? Watch. Il sorpasso, very close to a dorso. They said on a doppio senso, you can overtake, and that doppio senso has at least 2 cosia for every sense of movement. Now, my question is this, ma. Which kind of carreggiata be that kind of? Think about that. Which kind of how the road look like? It's not an easy question. Why did they say for doppio senso you can overtake? But watch, that doppio senso must have at least 2 cosia for every sense of movement. How that carreggiata go be?
Na separate carreggiata.
Na separate carreggiata, my sister. Na separate carreggiata. Now, if I want even tell na more, that kind of carreggiata, I show na something. Now something like this. My sister said one. Na separate. That one, the first example. You have separate carreggiata. Of course, you know that the carreggiata is the chair. Waiting separate carreggiata now.
Can you continue?
Now, please follow me. Hold on. It is what? Spartitraffico. Shebuna know. So if you have 2 carreggiata, if you have in the carreggiata now, you have 2 corsia there, go in the same direction. You can overtake, abi. In the other course here, in the other carriagata, you have a spati traffic dividing them, abi. The two course here will be coming from the opposite direction. Is it clear now? Now, that's the first situation. Second situation is this. I want to show you something else again. Watch. If I will see it, though, how they come. Let me see if I will see it. Now, let me see if I will see this. Look at the situation here. This one is a nice one, but this one is not the situation I wanted. This is the situation I wanted. Guys, look at this situation here. Imagine that this thing when I see here. This one I see here. Might see if I will see it here. I'm coming. Hold on. Imagine say this road where I just show now. This road when I see here. Imagine this road now for Dosso or Kuva. Now, guys, watch. Look at this road very well. Look at this carriagata. This carriagata has two corsia here, and they're going the same direction. Here also has this now one carriagata. Shabuna no, only one carriagata, and this one carriagata has two corsia for every sense of movement. This is a very wonderful. This is the second example. My sister said the first one, separate carriagata. That's a wonderful answer. Is it clear now? Second answer is this: a carriagata, just only one carriagata that has like, for example, four corsia inside it. In this corsia, you see, they are going the same movement. Because of the double continuous line, this part is coming back this other direction. Even if you're in a door, so even if you're in a cover, this guy can overtake here. So long as he no go enter this particular place. Shibuna no abi. That's why they told us here that you can overtake on a road with a double sense of movement. So long as say in get at least two corsia for every sense of movement. Let us start, using our fantasy, or what we don't do before. My sister also said something that Siam, she got it very good. This is her own example. You can overtake su strada that has separate carreggiata. This particular one is really talking about the first one I just showed us now. This is our own answer here. Is it clear? You can overtake. It doesn't matter whether that place na doppio. It doesn't matter. So long as it has independent carriageway. Is it clear now? And you know that in that carreggiata, all the cars are going the same direction. Now, you can also overtake very close to a door. So, su strada and doppio senso. Now, on a road we get double sense of movement with two corsia. That road we get double sense of movement. It can't get two corsia. Watch solo su tratto discendente in discesa del dorso. I for like ask question here. Look at it very well. Look at it very well. They said only when you are now going down, you can now overtake. And that road that doppio senso. Because of time, I will not like to waste too much time. They said you can overtake on a road that is double sense of movement. Only on the type of road going down, that is, you are not going down, you cannot overtake. Of course, in that road now, everything will change. But please, guys, remind me when we meet next time, we'll explain on Thursday. We'll explain this in very well.
Was this the discendente?
Discendente means going down.
Yeah. Is this just like a salita or
exactly?
Salita?
This one discesa pericolosa.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yes, my brother. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I did do quiz yesterday. You get one question when I come across. They say if you want to do Sorpasso, you feel overtake car when a horsepower big pass your.
How you think know that kind of car if you use for a big pass you?
No.
Not be waiting. Let the teacher answer the
No,
question.
guys, no. Hold
No,
on,
me I see they ask, bro.
No, it's an
Me
open
I see
class.
they
No,
ask
I
my own
beg. Now
self.
open class. Anybody can answer. No. Wait till you can answer, my brother.
No, I dey
I
ask
say
am.
yes. Because I say yes. Because if the person will get the horsepower now, if it slow down maybe for one or two things, then you feel overtake and they go where they go. So that one no changes.
You can't fail them now, B.
No, I don't feel them.
So wait till they ask you, say, you overtake a vehicle? What be saying horsepower big pass your own vehicle?
Yes.
For example, now in horsepower big pass, that is the potenza big pass your own vehicle.
Potenza. Yes, the potenza.
That means my tell you this mean. That means we're not even talking about auto vehicle here. We are talking about, for example, we talk about the characteristics of ciclo motor and motocycle. Let's come to that place. If so, because when we talk about auto vehicle, we they characterize them according to their weight into their seater. You dey see am now. So
Yes, sir.
this particular question, I go like see am to say why. First, me, I don't agree that it is even like there's something Mr. Jeb say. How do you know? It sounds funny, but it's true. How do you know about their potential? For example, number two, if you talk about potential talk about mostly of ciclo motor and motociclo. It not concern auto vehicle. So this particular quiz now, I don't understand. Maybe if you can send it to this particular group. Also, there's something also where you gonna ask me again about overtaking. Sorry, left-hand driving. I know that answer you the yes about left.
Yeah, you answer me.
Yeah.
I understand. Because now that I understand that.
Yeah, I want to even add one more thing there. My brother said something on the YouTube because Noli and the comment actually. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. There's something where my brother said something. He asked a question on that. Which kind do we like? He was asking about something like, would they drive left hand for Italy? Like, we cannot overtake from the right. Where would they say? How was your question, sir? Something like, would they drive from the left hand, like for Italy? Yeah, where our steering there, where do we overtake from? So I was not telling now. Think about it, my brother. Watch. Everybody, like for Italy, yeah, would they drive from the right hand side, but our steering there for the left hand side. See, I want you now. I want to even go deeper to explain something. It sounds funny, but it's the truth. Now, let's use our fantasy. We get 2 minutes. Just imagine, say, we do it for doppio senso. Doppio senso now. Only 2 così did there. Just imagine. Now, for the right lane, where you find yourself? Now class for now question for everybody. For the right lane now, where you find yourself? You find yourself in the right così or left così?
Right. We find out right.
Now,
Right.
right, Abi. Now, watch again. I have another question for the class again. Now, put yourself inside that same road again. In the other lane now, coming back, where do you still find yourself?
You find yourself at
Right.
the right.
Right. Yes.
From the right. So the truth is that there's something I left, self. So it is here now. So be careful whenever you are doing quiz. Be careful when you are doing quiz because they always drive from the right hand side for Italy. You see them now. Whether you are going there or you are coming back here, you always find yourself in the right hand side. So whenever you are doing quiz, be careful. May you no go talk say you there for the left because you there for the other side. You understand the kind of thing I explain here? Because I don't see them for
Yes, sir.
quiz
Yes, sir.
sometimes. So
Me, I don't. And I quiz that for see, and I make we go ask you, sir.
exactly. The only thing is that you're steering there for the left hand side. So even if you there for this lane, you there for the right hand side. That's the truth, guys. If you there for the other lane, now the truth is you're always on the right. If you're coming back, you're always on the right hand side. Where you they drive, you're always on the right hand side. If you find yourself on the left hand side, so while are they? Okay, guys, we'll stop here for today. Please, more they do quiz. Then when we come back next time, we'll complete what we are doing. Please be doing quiz. Ask question. But before tonight, I'll upload the videos so you can continue doing quiz. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a
Thank you, sir.
wonderful night.
God bless
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
God
Good
bless you.
night.
Yes, sir.